The Idolus is a gaunt, twisted humanoid creature standing about 8 feet tall, but it often hunches forward, making it appear smaller until it rises to its full, unsettling height. Its limbs are unnaturally long and slender, with thin, sinewy muscles tightly coiled beneath pale, waxy skin. Its arms extend down past its knees, ending in hands with fingers twice as long as human ones, each tipped with sharp, cracked nails. Its face is a nightmarish fusion of a mask and flesh, smooth and emotionless, with hollow eye sockets that drip black, inky tears. Where a mouth should be, there is instead a jagged slit that opens vertically, revealing rows of teeth-like shards of glass. The creature's head is crowned by a cluster of antler-like growths made of bone that twist in unnatural angles. Wisps of dark mist seem to coil from these antlers, as though the creature brings shadows with it wherever it goes. Its skin is riddled with subtle, shifting symbols that pulse faintly as it breathes, hinting at arcane power. The Idolus wears remnants of tattered clothing, giving the eerie impression that it may have once been human, or at least, something close to it. Abilities of Idolus. Veil of Silence. The Idolus can mute all sound within a small radius, leaving only the echoes of footsteps and the beating of its victims' hearts. Memory Parasite. It can lock eyes with its prey and absorb fragments of memories, using them to speak in the voices of those the victim loves or fears most. Shadow Displacement. The creature can momentarily dissolve into a mist-like form, emerging from any shadow within view. Tormenting Presence. Prolonged exposure to the Idolus induces paranoia and hallucinations, causing victims to see twisted versions of familiar people and places. Behavior. The Idolus hunts selectively, favoring lonely or emotionally vulnerable individuals. It seems to draw energy not just from the consumption of flesh, but from the despair and fear it creates in its prey. Victims often go mad before the creature ever touches them, driven to self-destruction by the hallucinations it induces. When not hunting, the Idolus roams silently through decayed places, leaving strange runes etched into walls or scattered on the ground. Some say these symbols are messages or warnings, while others believe they are markers of the creature's territory or invitations to other horrors. It avoids crowds and sunlight, but is especially active during foggy nights or inside abandoned spaces where it can toy with those who wander in. The Idolus seems to prefer psychological torment, dragging out the suffering of its prey, savoring every moment of fear it induces. Let's talk about its weakness. The Chirisith avoids bright light, as it is both sensitive to sunlight and dazzled by fire or artificial light. Its carapace, though tough, can be pierced by weapons crafted from silver or obsidian. However, getting close enough to land a blow is difficult due to its agility and use of illusionary abilities. Legend says that once a year, during the lunar eclipse, multiple Chirisiths gather for reasons unknown, leading to a spike in disappearances and strange occurrences. Some survivors tell tales of eerie laughter echoing from the treetops, though no two people agree on what the laughter sounded like.